Hello and welcome to Verbling. I'm teacher Oakley, here with you in very late 2015. For the next hour, we are going to be practicing some of the nouns and some of the language that vocabulary that we were looking at in the previous hour here on Verbling in conversation. Much more open-ended conversation and discussion class for this hour. We're going to talk about various activities, maybe sports, extreme sports, also social activities, clubs we may be in or may have joined at some time, and our experience with them. Various activities that we do to fill up our free time and amuse ourselves, like on vacation or when we're in school, things like that. So, hello again, Heidi. Welcome back.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Likewise. And hello, Demas. How are you today?
Yeah, hello. I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start in the past, I think. Heidi. Okay. All right. When I was in school in America, when you're I don't know, even starting in elementary school, middle school, high school, there are numerous activities which some sponsored by the school itself, some outside the school. Americans are crazy about keeping their children very active with what are called extracurricular activities. Curriculum, of course, being academia, schoolwork. Extracurricular activities, things you do outside of school, after school hours, to keep you busy and out of your parents' hair. Heidi, do young people have extracurricular activities in Japan?
Out of school, maybe only Boy Scout and Girl Scout.
Yeah. Okay. Are you a Girl Scout?
No.
No? All right. I have to confess, I was a Boy Scout. Yeah, okay, there you go. All right. There's an extracurricular activity that's a kind of a separate group from the school, not affiliated with the school. For example, in high school, Heidi, did your high school have sports teams, like a basketball team?
Yes, there are a lot of sports teams.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Basketball, soccer.
Whoa. Hang on, Heidi. Time out.
Hi, you guys.
Hello, Bin. Hi. Hi, Bin. Welcome to the class. Hello. Hi. Can you? Okay. Yeah. Let's figure out the mute button there. All right. Hi. Hello. Can you say hello?
Back of time. She got first place.
Hello.
Bad news is I came in fourth.
Hi. Say hello.
Okay, I'm waiting for my turn.
Okay. All right. Fine. When you're not speaking, yes, please mute your microphone so we don't hear the extra.
With that gun, you're not even focus off that gun.
All that noise. Okay. Bin, kind of noisy. Okay. Kind of noisy there. All right. That's much better with the headphone. All right. When you're not speaking, please mute mute yourself.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, Heidi, back to you. We got that settled. Okay, volleyball. You were talking about different sports teams in your high school? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play?
I played tennis. No, not tennis. And ping pong. table tennis,
Ah. Oh, really? Okay.
and basketball.
All
Because
right.
I've been very tall since I was a child, so always they invited me to the basketball team. But
Mm,
I'm not good at athlete. I can't
okay.
run fast.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, all right. Yeah. In America, yes, sports is a big part of the high school life. If you just all right, culture a little. Let me share a little culture, American culture. For example, you join when you're in ninth grade. You might be on the junior varsity team. Eventually, if you're good enough, you get picked. Maybe the next year, maybe not until 2 years later, or whatever. You get picked for the varsity team, and actually, this is used as a metaphor, kind of an idiomatic. Oh, you're playing on the varsity team now. Those are the good players. The junior varsity are the not good players. Uh, so we use this as a metaphor sometimes. Americans do to talk about. Oh, you're playing with the big boys now. You're playing on the varsity team now. The varsity team. If you play on the varsity team, you get often a tradition, cultural tradition. You get a jacket, a special jacket with your school colors, and you get a letter. Okay, the name of my high school was Stowe High School, so I get a big S on my back and a picture of a basketball if I lettered in basketball.
Do they
Fall.
have some sponsors, or they need to buy
No,
the jacket by themselves?
good question. Okay, that's a very good question. If I remember correctly, when I was in school, it was a long time ago. But if I remember correctly, the uniform, like the jersey that we wore to play soccer and basketball, that was provided by the school. That was free. But if I wanted to buy the jacket that I was just talking about, I had to buy it. Yeah, I had to pay money. That was like a special thing. Yeah, school ring, another tradition. If you wanna ring with I don't know, some kind of semi-precious jewel in the name of your school or whatever, high school or university, class ring it's called. You got to buy that too. The jacket, you got to buy it. Yeah. Okay, let me go to Demas. Demas, how about in your country, in your culture? Were there extracurricular activities in school?
When I was at school, and at that time, all of my country was changing because it was cut off a big country USSR, yeah, and my country Ukraine became independent in that time, and yeah, we in my school we didn't have special extracurricular activities provided by school management, and I went to the courses what I want. It was I was crazy about martial art. I go to taekwondo, karate, and I go to swimming and
Okay.
jogging, but I don't know what is called. It's Olympic game when people run fast.
Track.
Yeah,
Or track and field, more correctly, really. Okay. So, all right, you're interested in track and field. But you had to do those. Okay, were these like clubs outside of the school then? Not affiliated really with the school?
Yeah, of course, we have that a lot of in the school and nearby my house, and we
Okay.
go. school sport club or only club?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Was it with the school, like, or was it a separate club? For, you know, as an example, in the United States, our high school team had a tennis team that played for the high school. It had the school name. Our name were the Buccaneers, like pirates. Arr. But
Oh,
anyway, you have the name of your school, maybe the name of your city or the name of your school, and then you have a special name for your sports team, or other kids, really kids with more money, could join the tennis club in town, and they would have tournaments and inter-club tournaments and different things. But those are two different things. A separate private club, you had to pay money, or the school. You played tennis for the high school, you don't pay any money.
yeah, I see. But we didn't have a sport club in my school.
Right, right.
Yeah, we didn't have that tradition at all.
Right, I see. Okay.
It's very sad.
Yeah, it is kind of sad. Yeah, a little bit. All right, but it sounds like you kept active. You went to martial arts school. You're swimming, so maybe a swim club. Yeah, track and field. Well, all right.
Yeah, but I pay for that classes.
Right. So okay, that's what I'm saying. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Private clubs, we usually call those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me talk to Ben. Ben, you wanna? Oh, hi, Sam. Quickly, hi, Sam. Welcome to the class.
Yes, hello.
Talk to you in just a little bit. Hi, welcome back.
Thanks.
Ben, are you there? Ben, you want to unmute yourself? Try a little speaking English conversation. Ben? Ben. Hello. Testing. Okay. Ben, I'll try to give you another chance later. Don't be shy. Okay. Bye, Heidi. Bye, Ben. All right, Sam. Talk to you then. Okay.
Yes,
Sam,
sure.
what I was talking to Heidi about earlier and Demas about just now.
Scan.
Okay, she's back. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Ben, again. Ben, hello? Ben, you want to put on your headset?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hello, how are
Yeah, internet connection is so slow.
you? Okay. It's a little noisy where you are. It's better if you put on a headset, which I saw you had earlier. Or not. Okay. Maybe later? Okay. All right, Ben, we'll try again later, okay? Okay, the connection is terrible. I see. All right. Okay, we'll try you again later, Ben. All right, Sam.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
All right. I was just talking to Demas about extracurricular activities in your school, like junior, middle school, or high school,
yes.
and university too.
Yes.
Were there extracurricular activities available to you when you were growing up?
Yes.
Going to school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if we talk about sports or games, yes. And yes, but it's different than boys. You know that because my school was girls' school. That's why it's different than that. And all sports or games are related. Girls, especially, they can play easily. And I remember that, especially I play not like an athlete, not like that, but for example, I play a lot running. It's kind of athlete, we can say that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We wouldn't say play running.
Okay, how we say that? Running, only running, or athlete.
Yeah, you can do running.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes, I did.
you're a runner. And
Runner.
okay,
Mhm.
we're
Yes.
talking about sports a lot. An athlete is anybody who does any sport. Now let's be clear.
What
British
is the difference?
English. Yeah, okay. We need to discuss British English, American English.
Okay.
British English, they often use the term sportsman or sportsperson. Basically the same way that Americans use the word athlete.
Okay.
I mean, anybody who does
athletes.
doesn't matter if you're skateboarding or skiing or playing basketball or running, whatever. Those are all athletic activities. Americans use the term sportsman in a more specific way. A sportsman does things like camping, hiking, mountaineering, hunting, fishing, sailing, outdoor related activities. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're a little bit different.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, now it's clear. So I did running. Yes.
Good.
And when I was in a college, and I played table tennis at that time, and tennis as well. And when I was in a university, I played hockey. I was a member of my team, and I was goalkeeper.
Oh wow!
Yes, but not good like professional goalkeeper. But yes, I played. Yeah, I remember that. So yes, no, yes, I played in when I was in school and college and university as well. So I can say that I was a sportswoman at that time, but right now, no.
Okay.
I think I haven't much time to play anything. I just right now I'm only try myself jogging and sometime walking as well.
Okay.
Yes.
I do some jogging and I do some walking as well.
Okay. I do some jogging. Yes.
All right. Yeah. Okay. The hockey you're discussing, of course, I'm pretty sure you're talking about field hockey on a.
Yes, exactly right. Yes, on a grass, not ice hockey, because here where right now I'm living, the place is a southern area, so we can imagine here snow falling. So unfortunately, that's why it's a flat, or we can say that a hockey play on grass and on how we say that a flat place, not like a ice hockey.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That
okay. Here's another difference. British call it a pitch, like the field where you play soccer / football or field hockey, maybe some lacrosse, some field sports. Americans call it a field. All right, a football field, a soccer field, a field hockey field. It's a field. Right, but British call it a pitch.
A pitch, okay. Yeah. Pitch. It's same as like that we use in cricket.
Yes, that's from cricket, very British. Yeah, same. That's right. Interestingly, okay, when I was in school, I played football, hockey, but I mean soccer. But the girls had in my school had a championship every year, championship field hockey team. They were amazingly good. They always won. Everybody wanted to beat them. But anyway, I remember in just regular gym class, physical education class, PE class, our gym teacher, PE teacher, tried to teach us how to play field hockey. The boys, I mean. We were all terrible. Is there some kind of rule, Sam, that you can never turn left?
In hockey? In
Yeah,
hockey?
field hockey.
No. You
Okay,
can
all right.
turn. Yes,
Maybe
you
I.
can turn here and there if you want. And
Okay,
left and right. Yes,
maybe
like
I
that.
maybe I misremember, but I remember some crazy rule where you're not allowed, if you have the ball, you're not
Uh-huh.
allowed to turn left. I don't know. Maybe I'm not remembering it
Mhm.
correctly. I just remember it being very complicated and all the boys making a lot of mistakes. But okay, no big deal. All right. Okay. Anyway, all right, Demas, back to you. Um, Uh, okay. If you didn't have sports teams and such, were there any kind of or are there any kind of clubs, organizations, or groups that that do other activities like drama, acting, or music group, playing instruments, or singing group like a choir, maybe church choir, associated with your with places of worship? Do you have activities like that available? Book club to discuss books?
Yeah, it was available, but I didn't do that.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
don't like drama, and
Yeah.
I'm better musician. And yeah, my friends played in different musical instrument,
How
and
about? Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, and they have like band. Yeah, when one played in guitar, another played in oh, I don't know. Just a minute. Drum. Yeah,
Drums. Yeah.
yeah. And another playing drum, and one of them was singer. Yeah,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
they had good live music, and they tried to create some songs, and but uh, they they usually took one single and learn by heart and
Hmm.
replay that good music for us.
Yeah. 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 Okay. All right. Demas, play drums with an S. We don't
Play
normally say
drums.
play drum. Play
Okay,
drums.
okay.
All right. Um, Yeah, I can relate to that. I played in a garage band, and kind of amateur band. All right, in America at least. I'm not even sure about British English, but in America we call it a garage band. What you're describing,
Mm,
because typically they would practice in somebody's empty garage, somebody who had a garage, where you park your car, a home garage, because it's noisy and annoying because you pick a song and you play it 1,000 times over and over. Uh, yeah, GarageBand, that's fun. Um, okay, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, Demas, I wanted to ask you, how about Boy Scouts? Did you have Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts?
no.
Nothing like that? Young Pioneers or
No.
Explorers?
Yeah, pioneers. Yeah, I was pioneers, and we have some special game for that. And I remember one day all our school have a special game when our school management held a flag in special place, and we have all our team was a class. All pupils in class was one team, and
Okay.
all all that teams had a map, and uh, we was finding that flag on the town, on the
Aha.
our town, and finally we found that it was an old territory of monastery.
Okay. All right. There you go. We were. Be careful. Not we was. We were. Okay. Yeah. That's. We were talking about this in the last class. That activity where you have a map and try to find things. It's a form of orienteering.
Yeah.
Okay. Compass and map, and that's when it's a game. Informal game. It's called a scavenger hunt. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. It's similar. What you just described is similar to another game that we used to play with a large teams, like a classroom size. A game called Capture the Flag. Here's an activity. Have you ever heard of Capture the Flag? It's kind of okay. You have two teams with many people. It's really fun. It's a long activity, no time involved. You go until somebody wins. And there's two teams, and each team hides a flag, and you have to capture the other team's flag. But if somebody catches you, then you are captured. They put you in jail, not real jail, just pretend game jail, and you can't leave, and you're out of the game. And the game continues, and you lose players, they lose players, and lose players until somebody manages to capture the flag. People would be very ingenious about hiding the flag. They put it down a hole. They put it in the top of a tree, and
It's very interesting.
Yeah, it was a great game when we were kids.
We had a very simple option of that game.
I see. Okay, just find it. All right. Sam, let me talk to you again for a minute. I was asking Demas about other kinds of social clubs and activities, maybe involving the arts, acting club, drama club, whatever.
Yes.
Art club, things like that.
Yes.
Language club.
Sorry. Language?
Language, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We had a French club, I think. French speaking,
Yes, of course we have. Especially learning English, and we have a lot in my hometown. Especially there, our like a institute, we can say that, and they have a courses and level as well. And so we have, and art classes, for example, to how you can paint, for example, if you want to use watercolor or oil painting, you can.
Okay, art school. All right.
And we have
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
Yes, and other kind of, for example, is same is like that. When you sing a song, so it's concerned with religion, and we can say religious songs. We have institute as well. If you want to learn, you can go over there, and lot of vocational, how we say that, vocational school. You can learn other things as well. Yes, we have many schools, and you can, if you want, especially concerned with, for example, computers institute or center, and this kind of, yes, we have.
All right, but you're primarily talking about different schools and learning centers. Do you have social clubs in your culture? Like social clubs like the Rotary Club is a pretty famous businessman's club. Okay, they sponsor events for the community. They give money to children to go to university and try to generally do good for the community.
No, sorry.
Not really?
Maybe I don't yeah, maybe I don't understand the meaning of that, but I don't think so. We have such, but we have that we have a place, for example, where you can pray, and there is a community. Then they can teach them then how you can help to poor people, and do volunteer work, for example, and give money to homeless people and like that, but not the same as like that, a school or institute, but
Mm-hmm.
in a mosque, yes, in a church. So this thing is here, and not like institute or not like a school, but
Okay.
they teach kids, especially during learning, especially the concern with religion, so they can teach them how you can help to people who are really needy people.
Okay. Well, what I was kind of asking about are there any clubs, like social club, like a book club, for
Uh-huh.
example?
Yes, like a
Normal,
library.
no normal people, no professor, no teacher, just normal
Uh-huh.
people
Yes,
will
I understand. Mm-hmm.
read a book and then they'll meet at somebody's house and
Yes,
have tea and
yes,
cookies and discuss the
yes,
book,
yes. Yes, we have.
things like that. Yeah.
Yes, especially uh, women, especially that they in this spare time, in leisure time, and after cooking everything, and they spare some time to it's like a get together as well, and then they teach them then how you can especially for society or community, you can how you can help them. It's like a social work.
Hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
they are
Right.
not concerned with any professional like a teacher, doctor, nothing else.
Okay.
They are only a common woman, we can say that, a home housewives. Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. American culture, there are tons of social groups,
Hmm.
social groups associated with things we've talked about, music, arts, drama,
Yes,
or
and gardening as
sports,
well.
maybe
Gardening.
gardening. Yeah, that's one.
Yes,
Yeah,
a
very good.
woman I like a lot.
Um, business, lots of different kinds of things.
Hmm.
Sometimes people make up their own. In my community in the United
Uh-huh.
States, we
Hmm.
had a group of young women. They were primarily young married women, like in their 30s,
Hmm.
probably,
Hmm.
late 20s, 30s, and they were called the Ladies Hat Club. Okay, the Ladies Hat Club was just a social
Club.
group. Ladies Hat Club.
Yes.
Every,
Hat. How
I
we
don't,
can write hat?
hat, like on your head, hat,
Oh, hat. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
hat,
Okay, okay,
H-A-T,
hat.
hat.
Yes.
Ladies Hat Club. Every, I don't know what, Thursday night maybe,
Hmm.
they would, uh, they would adorn themselves with these maybe crazy hats. They'd have crazy hat night. They'd have Victorian England hat night with the big ostrich feathers and whatever.
Yes, yes, woman club.
Crazy. A
Yes,
woman's club, yeah,
yes, a woman club.
exactly. And they would
Yes,
go
and
out and
especially yes.
socialize. And,
Hmm.
yeah.
And women they like,
They,
they want to go over there, especially the
yeah,
housewives.
yeah, they would all go out to it. They would go to a different restaurant every week,
Hmm. Yes,
um,
yes,
and
we have.
meet and
Yes,
eat and whatever,
meet and talk.
socialize. Yeah.
And
They were funny. It was very funny when you saw the Ladies Hat Club. What? Because sometimes whatever they do crazy things. Sports hats. Everybody, all these women wearing some different kind of football helmet, baseball hat. What are they doing?
yes, but here is different than this. We have a woman club here,
Yeah,
but they here
very amusing.
no, yes, women don't wear such funny hat on
Yeah,
her head. Yes.
yeah. It was very. They were. It was very amusing. Uh, Silly clubs.
Hmm.
So some social clubs are very silly. For example, we had also in my town what we call it was a softball
Hmm.
league. Okay, sports, it's often called a league because a league organizes games between different teams
Hmm.
and maybe possibly even a championship at the end of the year.
Hmm.
Yeah, we had a softball league. It's like baseball, but the ball's a little bigger and a little softer and
Hmm.
not quite so hard when it hits you. Um, anyway, it was called
Hmm.
Derelict softball. It was totally crazy.
Mhm.
If you get to second base, there's a keg of beer at second base. You have to drink a beer if you get to second.
Mhm.
People are drinking beer out in the field, waiting for the ball. It's crazy.
Okay, I have a question. Okay,
Go on.
orienteering, yes, is a noun or verb?
Yes, it is a noun.
It is a noun. So
Yeah.
how we can say that a person who is searching something, so I can say that he is orienteering? No?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you can if the person is actually, like doing the sport. It can be a verb. He is orienteering.
Mm-hmm.
To orienteer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. There's another verb, to orient
Mm-hmm.
yourself, but this is much more general. Okay, let me
To orient.
to demonstrate. All right, let me think. The sun sets over here, so that is west. So that means that north is this direction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm orienting myself.
Okay.
All right, I'm figuring out where I am. That's all that means.
Right.
So that's much more general.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. All right. Demas, back to you. When people go out to enjoy themselves in Ukraine, do people like to engage in activities like billiards or darts, things like that, when they go out?
Yeah, billiard is very popular in Ukraine, and we have a special place. Yeah, when you can play that game. Yeah, it's a special club when that club has a lot of table when you can play that game. Yeah, and it was a different kind of billiard. It's Russian billiard, American billiard.
Mm-hmm.
It's different kind of table, and you can go to others.
Okay. All right, Demas. Looks like me and you. Sam had to go. Okay. In American culture, we call that a pool hall. Yeah, pool hall or billiard hall. Okay. We can call it billiards or we can call it pool. Pool is, I guess, more casual, informal. Yeah, you're right. There's lots of different rules. There's even a couple different tables. Like the British have play snooker, I guess it's called. There's also bumper pool. It has little obstacles on the table. Yeah, there's a wide variety of games. Are you any good? Are you good at pool?
Yeah, I play that game, and but I prefer Russian pool hall.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? It's in American options, the hole for ball very wide.
Okay.
In Russian version, it's very. It's only ball can in that hole.
Okay. One ball can barely fit in the hole. Or the hole, okay, we keep saying hole, but pocket. In billiards, the hole where the ball goes is called a pocket.
Yeah, pocket.
Yeah.
I think Russian version more difficult than American.
Sounds like it, yeah. Obviously. You have a smaller target, obviously. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's lots of different versions to make it, they're easier games. There's easier games. You have different equipment you're talking about, but then you can play easier games or much more challenging games. If you can just hit any ball in any pocket, that's pretty easy. But if you have to hit every ball in one pocket in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's much more challenging. You know, things like that. You can make it more as complicated or as easy as you want. Yeah, have you ever played darts?
Um, I have never seen that game in public.
Really? No
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I see that equipment in a sport shop, but I have never seen that in the bar, for example, and in a special place when you can pay money and take that kind of game.
Okay.
Yes.
Usually, at least in America, well, or here, they have it here in the Philippines. It's free. You don't have to pay any money. You just have to have darts. People have their own darts, and sometimes they're house darts, but they're usually terrible. They're like throwing a pencil, you know. But yeah, it's usually a free kind of bar game. I was actually very surprised. In America, it's like a bar game. You see it in every bar. There's maybe one or two billiard tables. There might be one or two dartboards. But it's not, it's not really considered that like a serious sport. But here they have darts on TV, dart tournaments, and it's very serious business in Australia, for example, and in England. And I'm amazed because they have it on TV and the crowd is going crazy. It's like a football match. They're absolutely wild and enthusiastic fans watching these people just throwing darts. I don't know. I don't see too much action, but hey, I guess people are fans.
Yeah, we have one game else. It's bowling.
What's that? Bowling?
Bowling.
Oh yeah. All right. Now you're talking. Okay.
We have plenty of place when I can play the game.
Really? Okay. Really? I'm jealous. I love bowling. I like bowling, but it's hard to find a place to go bowling here in the Philippines, unfortunately. I have to go to Manila, the biggest city. It's the only place that has bowling alleys. What's your average, Demas?
What average?
Yeah, what's your average?
It's how old are you?
No, I would never ask you that, Demas, first of all. No. What's your average? We're talking about bowling. So I'm talking about your average score. This is a common question. Sports where you get points. You know, when you're bowling, you get points. Every pin you knock down, plus spares and strikes and whatever, you get a score. So what's your average score?
Average score?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I am play good when I do some maybe 5 or 6 steps first. After that, my hand tight.
Okay.
Because it's a big ball and
Yeah.
it is very heavy.
Yeah. My hand gets tired.
Gets tight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And,
Sure.
and after that, it's my score is very poor.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough. Yeah, in America, bowling leagues are are quite popular. Yeah.
It's a
Generally,
good game.
it's a good game. They'll have like a men's league, a women's league, a mixed league, like all kinds of different leagues, seniors league, junior league, whatever. Yeah, it's a fun game. I used to like to play a lot. Not bad at that. Very enjoyable. Yeah, here, unfortunately, it's not that popular here. There's one bowling alley in my city, but it's candlepin or it's duckpin. I don't know. There's the main bowling, which you know, but then there's a couple other kinds. Duck pins are very small pins, and candle pins are kind of narrow. tall pins. So it's a little bit like duck pins. The ball is only this big,
Oh, wow.
and it's heavy. It's like heavy like a bowling ball, but it's it's got weight to it. It has mass, heavy, but it's small. So you throw it really hard. Yeah.
I see British play that kind of game, yeah? With
I guess so, yeah. Yes, I think that's
yeah.
where it comes from. I think so, yeah. Yeah, they have that here in my city, but they don't have regular bowling here, which is what I prefer. Okay. Do you belong to any leagues or clubs or organizations now?
Now. Yeah, I belong, but I don't go to that club last year. Yeah, it's my favorite sport is judo. It's some kind of judo. It's jiu-jitsu. Yeah,
I know jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have a special federation in Ukraine, and I'm a member of that organization, and I pay um, mem- it's
Dues. You pay dues.
yeah, I pay dues, and I went to championship, and every year. Before that year, and I have a lot of friends in that organization. Yeah, and
okay.
But it's not more popular in Ukraine now. It's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, it's more popular.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
But my type has different because we have a special tools, maybe like karate. It's mixed karate and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah.
Okay, I see. All right. Okay. I don't go to that club in a year. Okay, I haven't been to that club in a year. Would be a better way to say that. Okay.
It's perfect. Yeah.
Sorry.
I can use perfect. Yeah. Present perfect.
Oh yeah, verb tense. Sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
present perfect. Yes, that's right. That's exactly right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I haven't been in a year, or you can say I only go about once a year. You can use present simple to say that this is your regular, activity. So either way, present perfect or simple, you can use. And when you belong to a club or organization like that, and you have to pay a certain amount every year, you're paying dues or membership dues. Yeah, I belong to a group here. I pay dues. They're called the Hashers. Have you ever heard of Hashers?
Hashers.
Yeah, it's kind of an international organization. It's a very loose organization. Believe me. Yeah, it's an interesting club. The idea of the club is at least once a week, sometimes a couple times a week, or for holidays, definitely. One person is the rabbit, and he creates a path using like little flags or something. And he creates a path and maybe gives a map, maybe gives instructions, maybe not. Different people, it's up to the rabbit whether they make it really difficult mountain hike or just through the city strolling walk or nature hike or to waterfalls or whatever. So everybody in the club takes turns being the rabbit, and everybody in the club meets together, has lunch, and then we go on a hike, basically as a big group. But what happens is some people are slower, some people are faster. Some people try to do it as fast as possible. Others take all day. Nobody cares, whatever you want to do. basically, good chance to socialize, get some exercise, hiking, and yeah, it's kind of fun because you never know what's going to happen because you never know how creative or insane one of these rabbits is going to be. People try to outdo each other, you know. Okay, we have to swing across the river on a vine or something. Sometimes they get a little crazy, you know. But yeah, and then everybody meets back at the bar when you're done, and everybody drinks far too much because we all feel like we've gotten a lot of exercise. So now we're going to eat and drink. Yeah. So it's a little self-defeating. All right. Yeah. If the purpose was to get exercise, I don't know. You might hurt yourself as much as you help yourself. But it's fun. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. All right. What kind of activities do you like to do when you're on vacation? Are there any activities that you don't normally do, but you might do
when I vacation.
while you're on vacation? Yeah.
When I have vacation, yeah, I prefer go to maybe an interesting trip, and yeah, I am planning that trip before, and yeah, if it's a long trip, we go only with my wife, and I don't take my children, and yeah, my last vacation was I go to Europe. It was very amazing, and yeah, it was very good. And I have some plans to visit north of Europe.
Okay, so okay, you should, you know, your last trip I went,
yeah.
Not I go. That's a very common mistake. I don't know why. People talking about travel, they use present simple tense when they're talking about a trip they have already finished. So it should be past simple. But are there any activities that you do, like when you go on a trip? For example, going to a museum, going on a hike, going bicycling. Are there things that you do, activities with which you don't really normally do?
Yeah, it's normally do. It's walking.
Yeah,
I prefer go for a walk, and we have a good forest nearby my house, and we have a good lake nearby my house. Yeah, it takes maybe 10 or 20 minutes to.
Okay.
To destination that place, yeah.
To reach.
To reach that place.
To reach that place, or to reach that destination. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I read. I don't know. It may not be true. I think it was quite some time ago, 2-3 years ago. But I read an article, and I remember it because I was surprised by the information. I read an article about favorite activities for Americans when they are on vacation. What do you think was number one?
Maybe driving by car.
No. Number one favorite activity for Americans on vacation is shopping.
Shopping? Oh.
Yeah, I was surprised. That's the last thing I want to do on vacation. Literally the very last thing. I really don't like shopping so much. But all right, you know, other things were on the list: sightseeing, visit museums, things like that, which you would expect when you're traveling, obviously. I like when I go to the beach on a beach vacation. I love just walking along the beach and beach combing. Do you know what beach combing is?
What is beach combing?
Beach combing. Beachcombing is when you walk along the beach and you look at the sand and you pick up like starfish and shells and sea glass, interesting driftwood, whatever you can find on the beach. Basically, you're just slowly walking along the beach, finding whatever you can find. Of course, kids like to collect shells and things like that. Yeah. 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 It's a relaxing activity, and the waves and all that. I enjoy it.
When we go to a beach, we prefer take maybe some boat and special boat. It's catamaran. I don't know.
Oh yeah, catamaran. Same in English. Slightly different, but same.
Yeah, and that catamaran maybe has a special slide, and when we swim to middle of the river, we can slide and jump into water. Yeah, it's very
okay. Great. Yeah, I'm all for that.
And children crazy about.
Of course. All right, Demas, we're out of time. I've got to go. Got another class, which I'm already late for. So, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Soon.